Good morning. Hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody's still asleep. 4:10 a.m. Look at that moon right there. Is that beautiful or what? Georgia Adventure here. It's Monday morning inspirational talk, and today I wanted to talk about the knife community that I'm a part of and knives in general. Why I like knives. And so we'll get started with the knives. Look at that moon. Look at that moon, folks. That is just beautiful, man. This is a beautiful time of the day. It's peaceful. Just driving these backcountry roads. It's just peaceful. And you see things like that moon right there. God is so good. He's so good. He's just so good. He gives us things like this, and we just take it for granted. So, I hope I didn't offend anybody, but you know, hey, it doesn't really matter when it comes to God if I offend you. So, getting back to the knives. In the knife community. So I've always carried a knife, and a knife is a tool. But a knife to me is also it's a piece of art. Y'all may not agree with that, but it's just a piece of art. When I look at a knife, say a case knife or a GEC or a Schrade, and I look at a bone, like a real pretty bone, pocket knife, slip joint, you know, or even my Benchmade bug out. You know, when I look at these knives, and I'm amazed that human beings can make something like that, you know, and to me they're just, you look at the bone or look at the micarta or whatever, you know, whatever your favorite handle is, it's just a thing of beauty to me. It's just something somebody's made with their hands. A human being has made with their hands. And you know, you get a pretty green bone or a pretty chestnut bone, or you know, persimmon bone, whatever bone you like, and you look at it and it's, you know, it's beautiful. You know, it's just a piece of artwork to me. It is. And you know, y'all might not agree with that, but it is. You know, I just like to get them and look at them, and I enjoy them. But they're also, the main reason is knives are a tool. In my daily life, I carry a knife or two or three or whatever I decide for the day. Today, 3. And I've always had a knife in my pocket, as long as I can remember. And it's a tool. Now I had a guy, and I'm not knocking this guy. I welcome his opinion. He left a comment on one of my posts on my YouTube channel, and he left a comment, real long comment, and like I said, I welcome his, there's a deer. I welcome his comments. You know, excuse me. But you know, he just pretty much said that, you know, we just get knives, and you know, we don't use them. You know, we just collect them and look at them and talk about them on the YouTube channel. You know, we don't use them, no scratches or nothing like that or anything. So, you know, and I disagree with that. You know, I disagree with him on that, because here's the thing. your average pocket knife that you carry, or I carry, or a man carries, or a woman carries, you're not gonna beat them up like I have my SE6 or my SE3. That's they're pretty hard used. I use them hard, and I don't talk about it a lot, but I use them hard, and they're beat up. But your pocket knife, your average pocket knife, and people that carry pocket knife, they use them for different things. I use mine for a lot of stuff. Cutting. I'll cut my meal at a restaurant. I'll take my knife out and cut a piece of meat up or whatever, instead of using a dull knife they give you. But I use them for a lot of things. I don't sit and make a video every time I pull a knife out and use it. I'm not gonna make a video like I'm cutting a sandwich or I'm cutting a steak. I use my knives, and but I don't abuse them. I don't beat them up. A pocket knife is made for cutting. It's a tool. It's for cutting only. It's not for batoning or beating up. If you open a box or open a plastic wrapper, or use it to cut a piece of tape, or cut a box, or there's just so many things you use them for. And most things that you cut with a pocket knife, it's not going to beat it up. It'll scratch it. They get scratched for daily use. And I'm not going to sit here and make a list on all what I use my knives for, because I use them daily. I may skin wire with it. I may skin a piece of wire with it. Cut. I use mine. I actually use mine in my leather shop a lot of times. I cut thread with it. Different things. And I'm not going to sit here and name everything I use my knife for, but I do use my knives. I don't just collect knives, and I'm not going to apologize because I like to collect knives, because like I said, they're a work of art to me. They're just beautiful. It's just something I like. I'm not going to apologize for it. Now, if I show you and I have put my Essie knives on there, I'll show you them, and they're beat up. They're hard use. But that's what they're made for. But they're also used to cut with. They're not used to pry with. So yeah, I had that comment left, pretty long comment, saying we don't, the knife community, basically on our YouTube videos, we basically just show our knives and talk about them. We don't really use them, but I use mine. So, and I know most of you guys and gals do. And I see, different people on YouTube, knife guys and knife gals, Erica, use them. And so I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to have to prove that I use my knives. So anyway, that's my knife talk about, as far as why I like knives. A knife to me, when I pull a case knife or a Benchmade, or I pull a Essie knife out, but especially a case pocket knife or a Schrade pocket knife or a Buck, and this may be weird to y'all, I don't know, but when I pull it out, I look at it and I'm like, that's America. That's America. That's part of my heritage. That's part of my heritage. That's what my dad did. That's what my granddaddy did. That's what my uncles did. That's what a lot of the guys, the guys I grew up with had knives. So it's part of my heritage. It's part of my American heritage. And being July the 4th week, it's part of America. I open a case knife up and I say, America. That's America. And it is. I love my country, and I love opening an American-made knife, and I see it as my heritage. I see it as a piece of history. I'm carrying a piece of history. So there's a lot of reason I enjoy knives, but I probably enjoy using a knife more than anything. I enjoy pulling them out, I love to watch my grandson pull his out and use his. He hadn't cut himself yet, thank goodness. But you know, that's my reasonings for knives. You know, it's just a great tool. It's part of my heritage. It's America. You know, this is America. It was that old saying, America's apple pie. It's as American as a case knife or a serrated knife or whatever. So now getting to the knife community that I'm a part of, and I feel very blessed. The last few months, you know, my YouTube channel has grown, my Instagram has grown, my leather business has grown, and I give all of that to the knife community that I'm a part of. All the credit to all of y'all. And I'll tell you, watching the Saturday night Knife Talk, Big J in Boston, corresponding with all the knife guys. I'm not gonna start naming people because you all know who you are. You know, we're all a part of a knife community, and it's just a great bunch of people. It's a great bunch of people. I mean, I've never felt so, I guess I could say, felt so loved and blessed by people. You know, I just think about all of y'all, and you know, I feel like, I believe that y'all are my friends. Y'all are my friends. And I've never met you face to face. I see your face on videos. I see your hands on videos. Correspond with you, and there's so many of you. There's so many of you. Look, when I start getting gifts in the mail from people, from the knife community, you know, I don't expect that. But when I see how generous people are, you know, in the knife community, it's just a great community. It's just, and I'm thankful that I'm part of it. And y'all have impressed my wife beyond just anything y'all could have even imagined. And my wife is just so impressed by y'all. And she always says, use your, I'm not going to say the word, but use your, that's what Erica says. And she loves it. She says that to me all the time. Great bunch of people. Great bunch of people. And I try to watch every video. I try to comment on every video I can. I try to, you know, and I love the YouTube channels with all the knife guys, and I follow. When I see a new one, I follow, you know. And there's just some great people out there. Y'all are just great people. Very generous, very, very loving people. And you know, there's, you know, I started corresponding with a couple of the knife guys a while back on Instagram. You know who you are. And started, you know, just liking their knife post, watching their knife videos. You know, kind of found these guys by accident. They popped up, and I followed them, and y'all are just from all over the country, even from other countries, You know, Slip Joint Sawyer, you know, Patty. There's a lot of guys from Canada. There's people from other countries that I watch, and you know, I just enjoy it because it just gives me a good insight on what people think, what they carry, you know, and their opinion on a knife. And I value everybody's opinion in the knife community. And it's a great community. It's just like-minded people. It's people like I am, you know, and like me. Now, yeah, we have different things, you know, in common. We're not going to be just alike on a lot of things, but a lot of things we are. And we share the common thread of loving knives, using knives, And I take exception of somebody saying that I don't use my knives and that y'all don't use your knives, because I know you do. That's how you got started with knives, was actually buying one to use, put in your pocket. Then the collecting comes later. So, take a little exception to that, because I do use my knives. But this knife community I'm part of is just, it's just awesome. It's just awesome. And it's made my YouTube channel what it is. You know, it's made my Etsy shop what it is. You know, and it's all of y'all. It's all of y'all. And it's nice that we have, you know, females involved in it. You know, one in particular. And great knowledge on knives. And I value everybody's, I'm not going to call it opinion, but I value everybody's knife thinking. You know, I value that. I value what certain people say about a knife, or you know, it's just a good, different. It's a different take on a knife. You know, it's just a different take on than what I might give. You know, see things different, but it's just I've been blessed. I've been blessed to know y'all and to meet y'all. Y'all know who you are. I've been blessed by y'all, and you know, the list grows daily, and it's just, I've even, you know, there's even a guy, you know, Doom Crew. I'll say his name, Doom Crew. He's got me liking the copper locks. Erica and Richter, you know, they have actually sent me GEC knives. I mean, they've actually sent me the knives. I feel guilty about it because I don't feel like I deserve it. But they've actually did that out of the kindness of their hearts. J.O., you know, he's one of the first ones I corresponded with. Thrifty, Jersey, Sean, Randy WSG, and I'm not going to be able to name everybody because it's too early in the morning. I ain't even fixing to have me a sip of my coffee, but Mike Curtis, RJ, Big J, Boston, Saw Grunt, you know, Patty, Slip Joint, Sawyer. There's some new ones like BC, young guy, does case knife videos. He's just getting started. There's just so many of y'all, and I apologize if I didn't name you. I don't mean that to do that intentionally. There's just so many, but just a great bunch of people. Just a great bunch of American people, Americans, and we got people from overseas. Patty, I think Patty's from Ireland. You know, I'm not sure. I think Slip Joint Sawyer may be from the UK. I'm not sure. Sorry if I didn't get it right, but and these guys are they're fantastic. They're just fantastic guys, and they're not Americans, but they share our love of knives. So you know, they're just, you know, I welcome them in our community. But anyway, video's up to about 19 minutes, so I just want to say how much I appreciate y'all, appreciate the knife community, appreciate being a part of it, appreciate y'all allowing me to be a part of it. And I enjoy my knives. I'm always going to carry a knife. I'll carry a knife till the day I'm in the casket. But I will carry a knife and enjoy it. You know, whatever your brand is you like, that's great. There's no, you know, if you like Buck or you like Case or Trade or Benchmade or Civivi, whatever you like, that's what you like, and that's your right to have the knife you like. I like all of them. So folks, I appreciate it. Early morning, 4:30 right now. I'm headed to Atlanta, unfortunately. Got to go down there and work. And I'm gonna, if things go hopefully the way I've got them planned, the way they plan, but you never know where God's gonna take you. Planning on just hanging up the power industry next January and going into leather full time. So God bless you. Y'all have a great day. Have a great week. Please be safe out there. Be careful. Appreciate you leave a comment. Appreciate if you hit the like, hit the bell, and appreciate if you'd follow my channel. Tell people about my channel. God bless you. Y'all have a great week. Have a great July the 4th. God bless America. Keep your blade sharp.